In this video, I'm going to show you the automation that I would build for the AI Humanizer. I'm going to create a new workflow and call it AI Humanizer. Now, just like with spelling and grammar, I don't want the AI to take a piece of content and rewrite it, because if this is going to be truly useful, the AI does make mistakes, and I really do believe you need to go through the document bit by bit. So instead, I'm going to create a report that has the issues, and I can then go through the report with my document and then edit it manually. At least that's how I would use it. But in order to check a document for AI-isms, if you like, you need to know what things AI does that makes it obvious that a piece of content was written by AI. Now, you could go across to ChatGPT and you could ask something like, if I was trying to humanize a document created by AI, what should I look out for? Or something along those lines. However, I'm a big fan of NotebookLM. It's a free tool. It's at notebooklm.google.com, and you can go and sign up with your Gmail account. Just log into Google, go across to the notebook page, and you'll already be logged in. And then click on Create New, and all I'm going to do is put in AI tells, and I'm going to just allow it to search the web for AI tells. If you've never used this tool before, I would suggest you do go and have a look at it. And I do have a complete course on using it, but let's go to view. So 7 Deadly Tells of AI Writing, Wikipedia, Signs of AI Writing. All I'm doing here is just vetting the sources. 13 signs use ChatGPT. Why ChatGPT writes like that. I'm going to unselect that one. AI art versus human art, 15 key differences. We'll keep that one. I'm just looking for anything that's going to give me the data or the information I need to know what to look for. How to detect AI generated voices. We'll remove that. Ability of AI detection tools and human. I'm going to remove that. Evaluating the effectiveness. I can remove that. Reducing risks. Remove that. So let's just import that, and I've got 5 different sources here, and that bottom source didn't work out, so we can remove anything that failed. Now, this is my chatbot here. It's going to work only on these sources, so I can ask it whatever I want. And I'm just going to say, what are the main AI tells that, let's just put tells in quotes, AI tells that identify, that are easy to identify in AI written content. Provide a bullet list. Now it's going to these sources. It's only using these sources. It's not going to Google. And so we should have something quite concise. Okay, let's have a look at this. Repetitive and overused vocabulary. AI frequently uses specific transition words and descriptors. Additionally, delve tapestry. Highly structured and formulaic. AI tends to organize information into rigid outlines. Constant parallelism, so it's not just about X, it's about Y, or not only A but also B. Superficial analysis, overuse of specific punctuation, including em dashes. Lack of human wonkiness. AI content is often over sanitized. Excessive hedging, typically maybe more than. Rule of 3, this is one that you get very used to reading AI. AI has a tendency to group adjectives or phrases into triplets to make it appear, or its analysis appear more comprehensive. All right, I'm going to just copy all that, and I'm going to go across to my Google Drive, and I'm going to create a new folder, and I'll call this one AI Humanizer, so all my files can go in there. Let's open it, and I'm going to create a new Google Doc and paste that in, and we're going to call it AI tells. I'm going to leave it just exactly like that. Okay, so there it is in my drive, AI tells, and we can now start building our automation. I'm going to start off with my favorite trigger, an on-form submission, and we are just going to ask for the text to anonymize. So, okay, text to anonymize, and we are going to add a form element, paste text. We could obviously have the article on Google Drive and pick the article ID like we have, but in this case I'm going to make a little change. We'll just have paste text, and let's just trigger that. Let's have a look. Okay, text to anonymize, paste the text, and then submit. Nice and simple. Now the next thing I would like to do is grab our AI Tells document so that we have it. That's in a Google Docs, so let's go to Google Docs, get document, and I'm going to go back and grab the ID of that document. Remember, you grab it from the URL at the top, and we're going to paste that in, and let's just run that node. Okay, if I open that up, you can see that it has grabbed successfully the AI Tells document. So what we now need to do is we need to go through the document that was pasted into the paste text box using the tells down here, and create another document that we can then write to any problems. For this one, get a document. Let's just change that to get AI Tells. So we've now got that easier to spot. At this point, we need to put in an AI agent, which we will be defining below, and we'll add in an OpenAI chat model, again a local AI, so I'm going to turn that off and have a look to see. I've got to turn my LM Studio on, and I've installed this Qwen 3.59b to have a go at. So we've got that set up. We need to input the content of the prompt, and then we will create a new docs. Let's just put this in now. Create a document, and we'll create this in the AI Humanizer, and the title of it will be from the submission form. No, it won't. We haven't put a title in there, have we? Okay, let's go back and add a title into this one. So I'm going to add a form element, title of project, and just text input, and I'm going to drag that to the top so it comes first. So let's trigger that, call it test, text. Alright, now if we come back into here, we can grab the title of the project. Okay, and then once we have the document created, we're going to be writing the results in an update. So the document ID was from this creator document, and the contents is going to be from the AI agent, which we don't have yet. All right, so that's going to be the structure of it. We open the form, put in a title, paste in the text we want to check. The AI automation then loads the AI Tells. This is where we're going to compare the pasted in text with the AI Tells and create a report. We're then going to create a Google Doc, and then we're going to write that report to the Google Doc. Now, I just had an idea that in my AI Humanizer, I'm going to have a lot of documents being formed. I've got the AI Tells and I've got reports being formed as well. So I've added a couple of folders, and the first one is examples to test, and I've just got some text that I can test there, and then I want to put all my reports into this report folder. So all I need to change over here is create a document. I want to create it inside the reports folder. Now I don't have access to it there, but I should be able to paste in, if I go to expression, I should be able to paste in the code for that folder, and then that should all be okay. So the next step then is to enter the prompt into the AI agent, and we're going to use a very similar format to the ones we've done before. The main difference is I am going to define the text to test and the AI Tells up at the top. And for that, I'm going to create two separate areas inside these less than, greater than symbols. So we have AI tells and then close AI tells. The AI tells is the document we get from get AI tells, and the document to check is the submission form and the text that was pasted in. So both of those things now are up at the top of our prompt. If you look over here on the right, we've got the AI tells and then the AI tells finish, and then we have the document to check. I'm going to define the role next, and for that I'm going to paste in an AI content authenticity analysis. Right, let's just change this slightly. You are an AI content authenticity analyst who reviews documents for signs of machine-generated writing, flags unnatural patterns or AI tells, and assesses whether text appears human-written, AI-assisted, or fully AI-generated. And then define the task here. I'm going to say you will analyze the text, and this doc to check is taken from here, so it knows that this is the content that it's looking for, against a predefined list of AI tells found in AI tells. That's this up here. And identify any passages that match those signals. For each match, explain which tell was detected, where it appears, and why it was relevant. So for the output format, let's put for each issue you find, output exactly in this format as one 3-line block separated from other issues by a single blank line. So we have issue type. Again, we have the double asterisk to say put this in bold. So, and then it will list the issue type. So not only A, but also B. Then we have the original text also in bold, followed by a quote of the original text showing the issue, and then suggested rewrite in bold, a rewrite of the original sentence that removes the AI tell. We're then going to ask it to create a header when it starts. So when you respond, always start with this markdown header as the first line. Hashtag AI tells for, and over on the submission form, we have the project title. And then we just need to basically tell it to continue on the next few lines with the issues it finds. Now I'm going to remove this example output format because we have one here. I want to make sure I've got my double spaces at the end. And in fact, we can reinforce that if we come up here and put at the end of these 3 lines, add a double space so that markdown creates a new line. Again, it may not be obeyed, but we can put it in and hope for the best. On the following lines, list the issues you have found. I then want to paste in my general rules, same as for the previous automations. Don't change facts. Do not include the same misspellings more than once. We can remove that because that's not an issue here. Do not add content, claims or prices. Do not rewrite whole paragraphs. Do not change meaning unless needed. Preserve authors and avoid using em dashes. And now I just need to tell it to go and proof the right document. So I've got a line here. Now go through doc to check. That's this up here. This doc to check. And look for issues listed in AI tells. AI tells, which lists all of our AI tells from that document. Okay, that is the completed automation then. Let's just check everything. We have create a doc. That's all filled in. Update a document. That is all filled in as well. So we can now run the automation. I'm going to unpin it because I had it pinned. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my AI Humanizer examples to test. And I've got a bit of text here that has some AI tells in it. And I'm going to go across now and run this. We call it the AI tell text. We'll paste it in there and submit. Close this and we can follow. The OpenAI chat model I've chosen, by the way, is the Mistral 7B. It's quite quick and it's probably one of the better ones. It's not as good as using Gemini on OpenRouter, but it should give us some results. And you can see how quick that was. That was in real time. Let's go across to the Google Drive. and we'll go into the reports. There we are, AI tell text. Let's have a look. Now I'm going to cut and repaste as markdown. Okay, so constant parallelism, not only A but also B. It hasn't obeyed the formatting, but there we go. Original, real love isn't just about feeling good, it's about trust and vulnerability. So it's not A but also B. Suggested rewrite, real love is not merely about feelings of happiness, it also involves trust and vulnerability. So it says there, the original sentence uses parallelisms but can be rewritten to avoid repeating the same structure. Overuse of specific punctuation, M dash. Lack of human wonkiness. Marriages don't always last, they may drift apart, and some marriages struggle. Suggested rewrite. Unfortunately, not every marriage runs smoothly, and so on. You can see it hasn't found an awful lot of items in there. Let's go back. We'll cut that one and we'll put it down to the Open Router Google Gemini Pro, and I'll pin that and rerun it, and we'll see what Gemini Pro comes up with. Now that workflow has completed. Let's go and have a look. It's this second one here. Let's cut and paste from Markdown. You can see this one already. You can see it's got found more AI tells. Repetitive and overused vocabulary. The original delve into the history, a vibrant tapestry, pivotal role, and then it's suggested a rewrite. This one, formulaic, challenges and prospects. Conclusion, despite these challenges, the organization continues to thrive. Suggested rewrite, although the organization faces challenges, it continues to thrive and future investments. Okay. Repetitive parallelism isn't just about happiness, it's about intensity. So it's not about A, it's about B. Falling in love involves both intensity and happiness. Repetitive parallelism, again, isn't just about feeling good, it's about trust. Again, it's not about this, it's about this. Superficial ing, contributing to the socio-economic development of the region. Now you could actually put in another line in here and just explain why it's a bad thing if you wanted, but I've just done a simple thing. So issue type, the original, and then the suggested rewrite. We've got M dashes listed there. Excessive hedging, they may drift apart and some marriages struggle. Marriages don't always last, couples sometimes drift apart and some marriages struggle. Excessive hedging, canned communication, certainly I can help with that. And then it suggests, yes, I can help with that. And you can see we've got a few more down there. Let's try one that isn't written to show examples. What I've done is I've created a short story. Well, I haven't done it. I've asked ChatGPT to do it. And we'll unpin this and run it. I'm going to use the Gemini 2.5 because I want to use a decent model for this. And we'll put a short story and paste in the text. This text is about 1,000 words, I think. So it's a lot longer than the first bit of text, so it'll take a little bit longer. Okay, it has finished. Let's go over to the reports folder, short story, and let's paste as markdown. Okay, so parallelism, they don't just see us, they understand us, they feel us. And then the rule of three here, golden fur, golden eyes and golden heart. Not only A but B, life is not just work, life is also carrots. Constant parallelism. He teaches us to be present. He teaches us to love unconditionally. So it's this repetitiveness, and here's another not only A but B. Superficial analysis, a symbol of loyalty, comfort, time, morality, and the sacred bond. Rewrite to a symbol of loyalty, comfort, and the sacred bond between beings. Not only A but also B. And then the rule of three. Again, memories with pause, hearts with fur, and love made visible. So common AI tells. So that is the AI agent that will take a piece of content and it will look for AI tells, and then it will report it to you. And you can take that output and then you can go through your original document, check everything that the report is telling you and change those things that you want to change. For the resources to this video, I have included the prompt, which you can go and have a look at if you want to, and download.